Do subscribe to Cat S60 for tech updates, reviews, and features. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you know when a new video is ready. Now, the Cat S60 is one of the most rugged smartphones out there, and it's also the first smartphone to have an integrated thermal camera. We tested to see how good it really is.
Caterpillar is one of the top manufacturers of construction and mining equipment, and that same DNA can be found in the S60. It's a chunky phone, but surprisingly, it isn't too heavy. The S60 is rated to withstand drops from up to 6 feet thanks to its strengthened die-cast frame. It also has a military-grade certification for withstanding extreme knocks and tumbles. It is also IP68 certified and can survive underwater up to 5 meters for an hour. If you plan to do the latter, then you need to flip the toggle switches near the speaker and earpiece to the desired position. Doing so disables the speaker. The special 4.7-inch display works with wet fingers and gloves, so you can use this phone underwater. It has a high brightness level of 540 nits. Viewing angles are decent, but the color temperature is a bit on the cool side, which we wish we could change. Touch response is also good. Navigation is handled by the physical buttons on the front, and there are flaps covering the headphone socket and micro USB port. There's a dedicated SOS button which sends a distress message to the contacts you select. The Cat S60 also has a customizable shortcut button just below the power button. It can be used to bring up the Zello app, which lets you use the phone as a walkie-talkie, and you can program long and short presses to launch different apps. The underwater mode locks the touchscreen, but you can still take pictures using the volume button. The phone is powered by a Qualcomm Snapdragon 617 SoC with 3GB of RAM and 32GB of storage. Expandable storage is available in the form of a dedicated slot just above the second nano SIM slot. 4G works well, app performance is good, and the phone doesn't really heat up much even when stressed. On the software front, we have a near-stock version of Android Marshmallow with some apps from Cat pre-installed. App Toolbox is a custom store with curated apps that take advantage of the phone's functions. The Hike app shows you readouts of GPS coordinates, pressure, and temperature, all in a convenient manner. The Speaker Dry app lets you push liquid residue out of the speaker cavities by cycling through a series of low and high frequency sounds that cause vibrations. The stereo speakers can get really loud for alerts and even media files. Wave's Max audio enhancement lets you customize the sound for different environments, including construction sites. One of the phone's biggest highlights is the thermal camera from FLIR. There is a bit of lag when you move about, and the thermal patterns don't always overlay subjects accurately, forcing you to recalibrate the app. It might have limited practicality, but overall it's a pretty cool feature to have. You can shoot stills, videos, panoramas, and even time-lapse videos through the app. You can also see the average temperature readings for the entire frame or just for a specific area. The standard 13-megapixel camera does an okay job at capturing landscapes and macros. Focusing is a bit slow, and the level of details is pretty average in both day and night shots. The 5-megapixel camera on the front is also just strictly alright for selfies in good lighting. Using the thermal camera does make a dent in the battery, but thankfully the 3800 mAh battery manages to cope well. There's also support for fast charging. The Cat S60 is designed for niche audiences such as adventure enthusiasts or field technicians. We are happy to see that Cat didn't compromise on traditional smartphone functionality to accommodate these specialized features. A slightly beefier SoC would have given the phone better future proofing, but overall it's not too bad.
While we couldn't test all the claims of ruggedness and reliability made by Cat, based on what we've seen, we will take their word for it. If your work or leisure activity finds you in unforgiving environments, then the Cat S60 might just be worth the investment. So thanks for watching. Be sure to check out more videos right here. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.